good evening, good people, and welcome to the Woman Evolved. This is your girl, Christy Luv. I hope you guys have not missed me too much. I have been MIA a little bit ever since the Love Lounge talk, but woo child, we finally got it recorded, and I absolutely have been getting so much good feedback from the Love Lounge talk. So much so that we've already start planning the next Love Lounge talk for June. So we don't have the definitive date yet, but I will definitely keep you guys posted on that. But this particular one is going to be, we're going to switch things around and we're going to shake things up, and it's going to be a lot of surprises and a lot of information and a lot of hot topics. We're going to be talking a little bit more deeper into relationships and sex and everything else the taboo things that we didn't discuss in the first one. So this one's definitely going to be for the adults, okay? So watch out for that one. That is going to be airing in June, so I cannot wait to bring the next Love Lounge talk to you, because you guys were wonderful and you all gave us so much feedback, and it's only gonna get better from here. So anyway, I just wanted to say that, but let's go ahead and jump right into the topic. Like I said, this episode 5 is the importance of moving in silence. So I wanted to come on here and talk about the importance of moving in silence, because it's very important. Like I said before, everyone is not for you, and they're not happy for you, and that's just real. So anytime that you start exposing your ideas and your dreams to people that are not for you and that are not genuinely happy for you, you're basically giving those people that are praying against you or wishing you, negative, you're basically giving them a blueprint so that they can sabotage everything that you're trying to do, whether it's your dreams, your ideas, or whatever. So you always want to be careful and who you talk to about what you're planning on doing or what you're trying to do. And basically it's good to just have those core people that you 100% know that have your back, and you 100% know that are genuinely happy for you and are behind you and support you, and that you can trust. Those are the people that you want to, if you have to and must absolutely talk to someone and tell, those are the people that you have to be sure of, that you could talk to and be able to share your dreams with. Anybody else, you don't want to speak to it prematurely. You don't, because a lot of times, like I said, people do pray against you and wish you negative, and are sitting sometimes on the sideline wishing that you fail and everything that you do, it just flops. But then you have some people that just cannot see the vision and see the dream that you see. They just absolutely can't comprehend it, can't see it, don't know how he's going to make it happen. And with that being said, even like with family members, friends, family, you have some people that just can't see your vision. So it's not that I don't love my family and I'm trying to keep a secret from them, but I just don't want any negativity to affect the energy that I'm putting out when it comes to what I'm trying to do. I don't want any kind of negative vibes or any kind of, anything that will cause what I'm trying to do to be manifested in a negative way. So with that being said, I just kind of keep those types of ideas or my dreams or whatever under wraps. It's just the best. I think it's just the smart and the best way to do. It's not necessarily just keeping everyone out in the dark or just trying to be shady. It's just you're generally protecting the energy and the vibes that come behind that could potentially shift the way your business could go. It could be the growth, demise of your whole idea, because people don't see they're not feeding into your dream. They're putting negativity into it. If that makes sense. Another thing I wanted to say is you want to pay attention to people that do not clap when you win. Okay, when you have people that they don't celebrate you in your successes, you want to keep a close eye on those type of people, because a lot of times those people are not for you, and they sometimes tend to secretly in their head really do secretly wish you fail or failure or whatever, and that are not wishing you growth and success in your business. So with that being said, you want to pay attention to people that don't celebrate your successes or don't clap when you win. Another thing that I will absolutely say, don't talk about your ideas or reveal your ideas leading up to like too soon or too prematurely. If I were you, I would be like Beyonce. You know how Beyonce will drop that album the day of, and you don't have any kind of forewarning or anything. All of a sudden, you just wake up the next morning and boom, Beyonce has dropped a new album. That's how you have to move. Like Beyonce, learn from Beyonce, okay? Take some notes from Beyonce, because Beyonce was a wise woman when she did that, because she didn't want anything to put any kind of bad energy or whatever, no bad juju, whatever the case may be. She made sure that y'all don't know what she's doing or how she's moving. Y'all only find out when it's time. After it's a done deal, everything is set in stone, then boom, here she is with a new album. That's how you have to move when you're in your business and your ideas and whatever you're trying to do, moving into your purpose and your dream and in the pursuits of whatever it is that you're doing. Don't reveal and stop trying to let people even give them hints. Like, don't even give people hints to what you're doing, because even when you give them hints, you're giving them prematurely an idea that, something's coming. So they're automatically putting out that bad energy and wishing those negative vibes on you. So keep those things on the wrap until the day of. Like, until it's set in stone and already a done deal, don't say nothing. Keep that mouth closed. Like, zip it, okay? Because another thing, going back to what I said earlier, if you start talking too much and talking too premature, this little piece of hair is really getting on my nerves. But if you start talking too prematurely, a lot of times people will plant seeds of doubt into your head and cause you to not even move, or cause you to sit on an idea or decide, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't do this or whatever. And the next thing you know, the idea is gone. It's like you're depriving people in the world from all these gifts and talents that you could have, given to the world. And they're missing out because you sit here and you allowed someone to put negativity in your head. Sure enough, someone else can come in and do what you're doing, but no one is going to be able to do it like you do. No one is going to be able to put their personal stamp on whatever it is that you're doing, and whatever it is that God has given you to do in your purpose or whatever. No one is going to be able to bring it to the forefront like you will. So with that being said, don't allow people to plant seeds of doubt in your head. That's why it's so important to not just let everyone know what you're doing, because sometimes people, they'll just say things and it'll just throw you all the way off, and the next thing you know, you don't even want to do it anymore. So just be careful about that. Another thing that you want to do is, and I've been noticing this myself recently, I've had issues, I'm not going to say issues, but I've been noticing this more and more recently as I've started moving in my purpose and, doing bigger things. I've started to come more to the forefront with my purpose and the things that God is doing. And I've noticed, a lot of people that normally I talk to on a regular basis, or we always, talk on the phone, or we talk, discuss things or whatever. I've noticed that a lot of people are starting to go silent on me, okay? And when I say that, I mean, normally they are someone that are always in my face, or always on my telephone line, or, they always got something to say about everything else. But when it comes to, when I do something big, they just go silent on me. They have nothing to say to me, no words for me right now. My phone, they don't call me no more. I don't get texts anymore. They don't talk to me at work or whatever. It's very, very noticeable. And I'm the type of person, for me, I can say this: I don't have to have validation for anything that I do, because I'm so secure and so strong, and I have so much faith in what I'm doing. So I don't necessarily need validation. However, it is always good to have people that support you and encourage you and let you know that what you're doing is good. And it's so funny because I have people that actually, family members, even family members, friends, whatever. I go on social media and I'll see them commenting and liking every single thing that someone else is in the family or another friend had, post. But if I put something up there and I'm doing something in the process of doing something big, I get crickets. Like, they don't even respond. I'm good if I even get a like or anything. Like, no comment or anything. Like, it's crazy. But, again, like I said, it's okay because I don't need that validation from them because I know what I'm doing and I know no matter what, I'm going to still do me and I'm going to still move in my purpose and I'm still going to, make my vision a reality. It's, so I don't have to need the validation, but it is noticed how people actually move. You know what I mean? It's like people are they're just so weird. It's like, as long as you're doing the same as them or y'all are on the same level, then they're fine. They're all for you. But the minute that you start making moves or doing something they feel like is on a different level, or you're stepping on a level a little bit, moving up a little bit higher on a level as far as your business or your whatever it is you're doing, people start to they start to act different. They act different, and you notice that they're not as friendly or not as likely to want to be so cool with you anymore. It starts to get a little standoffish. So pay attention to that, okay? Because people will show you who they really are if you just pay attention long enough. Examples like I said again, are people that are fake happy for you when you do stuff. You can just tell. Like, I'm one of those people that I can read people like a book, and you can tell when people are fake nice or they're fake happy for you, or even if they're giving you this vague type praise. Like, you already know. 9 times out of 10, those people are not really not for you. They're not happy for you. They wishing in the back of their head that everything that you do just flops and fails. Like, they really are. And people like that are not down for you, and they're not ready for the levels that you're achieving, and you have to accept that. You know what I'm saying? You have to just accept that everyone is not ready to see you excel and reach those levels. So you have people that when you're climbing the levels and you're getting to that point, you want people that's going to be next to you, that's going to climb the levels with you. You don't want to have someone that's trying to outrun you or beat you to those levels, and in the process of them beating you and trying to get to the top first, they're trying to knock you out the way in the process of that. You want someone that's moving the levels, willing to climb those levels with you. That's what you want. That's the type of people that you want to have in your circle, and those are the type of people that you feel secure, that you can really really like know if that they have your back or whatever. You definitely don't want those type of people anywhere in the process of what you're doing when you're trying to make moves like that. You have to also be aware of insecure people, because insecure people that are rooted in insecurity, they'll never be able to celebrate you to the fullest extent, or at least they'll never be able to celebrate you to the extent that you would celebrate them. Take that and that's a word, okay? Take that and make sure that you meditate on that again. Let me say it one more time for you guys that did not hear what I said. Insecure people, or people that are rooted in insecurity, will never be able to celebrate you to the fullest extent, okay? And that's just real. So no matter what you do, how much you try, to make them, feel a certain type of way, honey, they're not going to feel that way, because they're insecure, and everything that you do or everything that you're doing is feeding that insecurity of things that they wish they could have done, or wish that they would have had the courage to do it first, but they didn't do that. And because of that, they sit there and it feeds their insecurity even more. So you have to be careful with those type of people, because insecure people will always make your successes about them. Okay, just, you know, if you have not ever always been around someone like that, you have to pay attention. People that are super, super insecure will always somehow turn things around on them. When they will reflect on themselves and always bring it back to themselves. Like if you're in a conversation about your successes or your ideas, they're going to find a way to bring it back to themselves and talk about their successes and ideas. Or better yet, they're going to try to make their successes or their ideas or their achievements bigger than what you're doing. They're going to always try to one up you. So be careful with those type of people, because those type of people, they actually have the potential to be dangerous and toxic. And when I say that, because I can say that from experience, because I've experienced it several times. And I have one particular situation where I had a friend that I thought we were really, really close. We had been friends for several years, and throughout our relationship, we had kind of a rocky relationship where she would get offended for the least little thing. Any little thing. Anybody else, she would not get offended like that. But for any little thing that I did, if I, corrected her, whatever, she got offended. And I used to kind of always, at that time, I would give people the benefit of the doubt more than I probably should have back then. And the last time me and her became, got back, close again, and I started, letting her be back in my space, and we started to seemingly be, getting close again. I noticed that, she started to kind of just like every time I did something, she would do it too. And anybody who knows me knows I'm one of those type of friends that if I have knowledge of something, or I have a business knowledge of something, or if there's something that I can share or help you, elevate or grow or whatever it is, I'm the friend that you want in your corner, because I'm the friend that's going to go above and beyond to make sure that we're all winning. And I'm not all about myself. I'm going to share whatever knowledge that I have and do whatever I can to help you. I'm going to get out here and research it and do whatever I need to do to help you get the fullest, to be able to get to your fullest potential. But she was not really there for me. Over the years, I noticed that she was just one of those people that was latching on to me just to see how I move and how I operate. And eventually, like I said, it became some single white female type stuff from the movie, because she started to almost like evolve into a mini me, which was crazy. Like if I went and got a car, she went and got a car. When I went and got my house, she went and got a house. When I went and got this certain type of furniture, bedroom set, she got a bedroom set almost similar to mine. It had even gotten to the point where when I got my little Shih Tzu dog, she went and got a dog that looked almost exactly like my dog. It's crazy. Same colors, same markings almost, and everything. And it was so scary and started to get so apparent and obvious to everybody, until the people that we knew outside, like we had people that we would be around sometimes, like our little circle that we would kind of hang out with sometimes on the weekend, and we were all friends on social media as well. And they would even come to me and say, girl, I saw such and such on social media. I didn't know she dyed her hair like you, or I didn't know that she had, started doing her lashes like you, or I didn't know. She had literally started to morph into a mini me. Okay, it was so crazy. And to one of our guy friends made the mention, like, Christy, like, she is starting to like kind of look like you a little bit. She just a little bit, a different skin tone, but she looks like she's starting to look like you. And it got so scary and crazy until eventually I had to, detach, because I just felt like something was off. You know how you start feeling energy is something off? And it was so bad, like it was so crazy, until I could literally say she really, like, it's almost like she did not like me, but she was pretending to be my friend. And because I would sometimes look to the side and kind of catch her off guard, and it was almost as if I would see her like literally rolling her eyes at me. like in disgust, almost like she was just so disgusted with me. And it became crazy. And eventually I had to like get out of the relationship and cut ties with her, because I could just feel the energy and the toxicity in that relationship. It was not good for either one of us. And so we ended, just kind of, parting ways. And I'm glad, because it was becoming a little crazy. But when I say that, and I tell you that story to say, that's why you have to be careful who you have in your space, because she was there watching how I move and operate. And you never know, like she was probably trying to see how I was doing so she can take an idea of whatever I was trying to do and go and try to do it before I do it or whatever. People will do that, People will actually try to see what you're doing, see how you move, and actually try to go and emulate it and try to go and do it first and make it look like it was their idea first. So you have to be careful with people. And I'm not saying everybody is, like wishing, your demise or like this particular person, but you just never know what people's intent is, especially this day and age, because it's hard to find good people and good genuine people that really, really are happy and have your back. Another thing is you have to be so confident in what you're doing. And I have to say, and I need to just stress this. People are not going to always see your vision. And I've said this early in the video. A lot of people just can't see it. Like a lot of people, like older people, like I'm in my, like my mom, even my mom, I love her to death, but she was raised in a different time, different era. So they don't necessarily have the same ability to see things the way we see it, as far as like entrepreneurship and moving out. They used to working on a 9-to-5 and getting retirement, and that's just how they were raised. And there's nothing wrong with that, but that's what they're used to. So it's hard for them to be able to see a vision. And with that being said, it's hard for them to be able to comprehend how you're going to do it. So you have to be careful, just about, even talking to, your close family, and your friends, especially when, when you're trying to make a move, because you just don't want them to get you off track and make you feel like, well, maybe I can't do it, and put that down in your head. You have to be so confident in what your dream and your goal is and what your purpose is. You have to be so confident in that you don't need any outside perspectives to validate what you're doing. You have to know 100%, like for me, I know 100% what I'm doing. I'm moving in my purpose, and there's no way, shape, form, or fashion anyone can distract me or stop me from what I'm doing, because I already have seen the vision and I've already seen the goal, and God has already showed me what it's going to be if I keep pressing. I don't care. I keep pumping out these videos, and I don't care if only 1 or 2 people watch my videos. Those 1 or 2 people that watch my videos are supposed to see my videos for a reason. And as long as I get a chance to touch those people, and I'm able to, be able to confirm something that maybe they've already been, feeling or going through, if I'm able to do that, then I've served my purpose. So I'm not going to let anyone distract me or take me off course of what I'm trying to do. That's why I'm always stressing, just keep things to yourself and just be confident in what you're doing. And to be honest, like most people are not going to believe in what you're doing and not going to see your vision. But that's all the more reason for you to go after it and make it possible. So I hope, my episode 5, was able to resonate with you guys, and I hope that it touched somebody, if not everyone that watched the video. I hope that you guys got something out of it. I'm hoping that somebody that's been going through it that was able to get the confirmation that they needed from this video. So again, this is why I do what I do. I'm not trying to do this for anyone else other than the people that I do it for. I want you guys to be able to get something from what I'm doing. I don't want to just do a video that doesn't actually mean something. I want to give you all a video that is going to help you guys move forward and be able to help you grow. So again, I'm not going to keep you guys longer than what I said I was going to do. This is not a long video. I do want you guys though to, if you have not, and I say it again, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like, share, and comment, and hit the notification bell if you have not already. And like I said earlier in my video, we are already planning the next Love Lounge talk. It is going to be amazing. It's only going to get better from here, guys. And the next one is going to be full of energy. We're going to be doing a whole bunch of more interactive type things with the girls. And it's going to be a different panel. So you don't want to miss that episode of Love Lounge Talk that we're anticipating to be taped sometime in June. I'll come back to you guys with a definite date once it gets a little closer to it. But again, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I hope this video touched you guys in some type of way. And I will see you guys on the next Love Lounge Talk. This is Christy Luv signing out. Have a wonderful night, and I love you guys. Bye-bye.